getting it back like, oh my God, that's awesome. We are live on the campus of Beechwood High School for the 2025 Beechwood home opener with the Beechwood Tigers taking on the Simon Kenton Pioneers. Beautiful evening for football on this 2025 season opener. Boys, I think that scoreboard, they might be able to see it from the satellite system flying over Cuba right now. They can see it loud and clear. Kroger, Camparoso, Mercedes-Benz, Fort Mitchell, thank you very much for your patronage. Libby's, I could go on, and I'll have a chance to do that later. Fantastic evening for football. The 2-0 Beechwood Tigers coming here tonight for their home opener. And I always ask this question, guys. We every year, Murph, we're in game 2 or 3. How good is this football team?
Right. That's the question that everybody is wondering right now.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, through 2 games, guys, just an incredible, opening 2-game run for the Tigers, averaging 50.5 points a game.
Wow.
Between Dixie and Newcastle, only 13 points scored. This team is averaging 411 yards of offense. It's new quarterback who questions around Northern Kentucky. Who is this Emmett Queen guy? Is he gonna be able to carry the torch from Clay Hayden and help this team continue its run? I think we've got the answer to that, guys.
I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, and he's got a plethora of guys to throw to. Brody Ayler, Tyler Fryman, Nathan Paps, Bo Souter, Kyle Ritter. It is deep, Murph. You got a lot of guys who can carry the rock.
Yeah, we've talked about it, quite a bit. The number of weapons. But what we saw last week is something that I think is really gonna carry into tonight and the rest of the year. And why? The answer to that question, Mark, how good is this Tigers team? What I'm about to tell you, the factor, the variable that I think makes the answer that this team is very, very good, much better than a lot of people thought they would be, especially early this season.
Sure.
And the variable I'm going to point to is the offensive line. We talked about last week what a fantastic performance by those young men. Mark, we've seen it for years. If you've got an offensive line that can do their job and play tough in the trenches against bigger schools, there's no limiting what this team can do this year. And I for one, guys, I can't wait to see this season unfold.
It's been an exciting start to it so far. Emmett Queen, his stats: 22 completions out of 33 attempts. 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, 558 yards, averaging 279 per game, Murph. And we were talking about who he can throw it to. Pabst has had 312 yards already, 2 touchdowns. Fryman's got 203 yards, 3 touchdowns, both are averaging over 100 yards per game. It's incredible.
Yeah, and focusing just on those 2 young men for a second, how about the stat that blows my mind and that jumps off the paper to me is Tyler Fryman averaging 29 yards a catch and Nathan Paps averaging 31 yards a catch. Those numbers are unheard of.
It is.
And that just goes to show you, the speed, the athleticism, the skill, the ball skills that they bring to the table. Last week we saw Nathan Paps tip an overthrown pass to himself.
Yeah.
And he's done that multiple times this season.
Fryman had a great catch too in the end zone. Fantastic.
And meanwhile, you've got so far through 2 games, Caleb Aerosmith, who is a fantastic receiver, he hasn't even caught a pass yet.
Again,
has a
pick though, a pick 6.
And he's been great on defense.
Yes, he has.
But net, this team is hitting on all cylinders right now, and this is an opportunity tonight against 6A Simon Kenton School to pick up another RPI win.
Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in full capacity tonight. Beechwood in their home red jerseys, white pants. Simon Kenton in the all-white. Traveled down here from Independence for our first home opener of this year. Simon Kenton has 3 games in, Murph, right? They're 1-2.
They're 2-1.
2-1, sorry.
Yeah, so 2-1. They, under first-year coach Joe Wynn, who comes to Simon Kenton from Mason County, and he's had a terrific run at Mason County. The Pioneers knocked off Dixie Heights in their season opener 20-10, then to travel to Western Brown and Molly whipped Western Brown 43-24. But last week, a disappointing loss for Pioneer Nation, 62-15 loss to Covington Catholic. So this is a team that, while it has a 2-1 record in some pretty gaudy numbers, they've got some issues. And one of their issues is over the past couple of years has been their defense. And this year, their defense, who outside of last week, they haven't played bad, but I don't think Western Brown and Dixie, as we saw with Dixie, not really good teams. But, their defensive backs, not the greatest, right? Not a whole lot of team speed, and I think that's going to hurt them big time tonight when you talk about Caleb Aerosmith, Fryman, Pabst, Brody Ayler. They've got some good players. Don't be fooled. There's a lot of talent on this team, but I don't know that there's enough for this team to compete with Beechwood tonight.
Guys, while you were going over the pregame here, I watched one of the coolest hype videos on this big screen that I've ever seen. I mean, I'm ready to jump out this window and put a helmet on.
Suit them up, Coach.
I mean,
Let's
wow.
go. It is fantastic.
Cool.
You got to see it, folks. It is a 36 wide by 24-foot high scoreboard, a high definition, 24 true bit color. It's got all kinds of stuff going for it.
Hey, Mark, I can do kickoff. I can be on the kickoff team. Especially when Colson's kicking.
No doubt about it. He just kicks it in the end zone anyway. I could sprint down the field and act tired. Simon Kenton is going to be kicking off from our left, going to our right. Beechwood's got Nathan Pabst and Tyler Fryman deep for them. No good option if you're Simon Kenton kicking it to either one of those two. Left-footed Simon Kenton kicker gets sets to go, and that is Miles Mullen. Fryman and Pabst deep. Thanks for tuning in. Standing room only crowd again tonight. Next week is going to be on the hills, guys. They're going to be sitting on the tennis court watching this game.
Friday nights in Fort Mitchell, football season, you can't beat it, and the community is here in full.
Mullen kicks. It's going to be caught by Fryman at about the 18. He's out to about the 30, cuts out to the right side, now cuts it back this way, and I don't know if they might catch him if he can get around. He's at the 45, at the 50, cuts it upfield, takes it inside Simon Kenton territory down to the 46.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Jackson Miller. Again, you just that cut right there. Again, a lot of people don't realize you don't see cuts like that very often in Northern Kentucky high school football. So, right there, Tyler Fryman, letting his presence be known with a 36-yard kickoff return.
Tigers take over 1st and 10, first possession on the Simon Kenton 46-yard line. Emmett Queen will be in the shotgun unless I say otherwise. Joined in the backfield by Brody Ayler, 2 receivers to either side. Queen gets a call from the sidelines. Snap is back. Emmett looks to his right, throws quickly out there, complete to Aerosmith, I believe, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards down about the 43.
Yeah, again, Caleb Aerosmith's first reception of the season. I think, Jay Volker, Greg Hurriet, they'd like to get him going tonight. Yeah. And again, it just goes to show you the depth of talent on this team. Caleb Aerosmith would be a number 1 receiver on most teams in Northern Kentucky. The one team he might not be is Simon Kenton, who has a superstar in Grayson Harris, who we'll talk about when the Pioneers go on offense.
That junior class Beechwood has is loaded. Caleb Aerosmith, the junior as well.
Yeah.
Emmett Queen joined in the backfield now by 2 Beechwood Tigers. Pabst behind him. He gets it, hands it to Pabst. Pabst coming around the left, cuts it back up. Nice cut at the inside the 40, down inside the 30. Beautiful cut by Nathan Pabst. First down at the 29-yard line.
Tackle on a play by junior corner Drake Powell and junior linebacker Kyle King. Again, what you're saying, we talked about these guys last week, the offensive line just doing their job, left side in particular, and Austin Stevenson and Kingston Brockett.
Kingston Brockett is a problem if he's blocking you, man. Mercy. Tigers line up now. Ayler will join Queen in the backfield. 3 receivers to Emmett's right, 1 to his left. That's Fryman. See if they'll keep him in single. That safety's kind of leaning over towards him. Emmett gets it, hands it off. Ayler hits his own line, but turns it up. Runs over Simon Kenton guy, picks up about 5 yards inside of the 25 down to the 23.
Yeah, great pickup there, 5-6 yards by Ayler. And again, we talked about last week just the power that he brings. He made a nice cut himself, cut to the right side and bowled over a Simon Kenton linebacker. That poor young man was laying on his back. I think his helmet actually came off. But a nice run there and a nice job by the interior of the offensive line.
Opening possession here for the Tigers. Emmett Queen again joined in the backfield by Ayler. 2 receivers to his left. Tight end lines up on the right side. Now Pabst goes into motion. He gets a jet sweep. Nathan cuts it up at about the 20, inside the 15, takes it all the way down to the 14. On top of his speed, man, he's hard to bring down, too.
Man, he runs hard.
He does.
Yeah, just he's one of the best combinations of power for someone his size that you'll ever see. And again, great blocking on the outside by tight end Bo Souter.
First down, that ball is going to be spotted at the Simon Kenton 14-yard line. Fryman lined up to the right this time in single coverage. Safety's going to cheat over by him. Aerosmith and Paps to his left. Gets it, hands it to Ayler again, coming through. Cuts around the left-hand side, met by a Simon Kenton defender. He's going to lose a couple yards this time outside about the 19-yard line. He'll lose about 4.
Yeah, nice play there by outside linebacker Peyton Testerman, a sophomore, a future star in this program for Coach Joe Wynn. He made initial contact, and Ayler tried to get out, of it, but Testerman, a talented young man, was able to stay with it and bring him down.
That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15 here for Beechwood. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 19. First possession of the game. 8:50 to go. First quarter. Clock running. No score.
Fryman on the left side against the smaller, lesser of the two Simon Kenton corners.
Ayler and Paps join him in the backfield. Emmett gets it. Swings it out to Paps to his right. At the 15. Got great speed at the 10. Touchdown. That acceleration Nathan has is unbelievable.
Wow. Man, what just, again, that speed and athleticism.
You can't coach that.
No, that was a heck of a drive for Nathan.
Yes, it was.
Whew. So for Nathan Paps, that is his third receiving touchdown of the year. He had one against NCC, one against Dixie, and that is number 5 in total on the season.
Freshman kicker John Mercer again out for the injured Colson Lair, and the kick is money.
I love it.
With 8 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Beechwood drives down on their opening possession. Beechwood 7, Simon Kenton nothing. Thanks for tuning in right back after this.
Go Tigers! That was easy, Mark Towers.
Yes, sir. Beechwood High School, 54 Beechwood Road. Look who's kicking off, boys. Our good friend Chase McDaniel, I think.
I think that's Garrison Wilson.
Garrison Wilson kicking off. All right, Garrison. He pumps it up in the air. It bounces at the Simon Kenton 40, fielded at the 30. He's met after about a 6-yard gain out to the 38-yard line. Simon Kenton will take over 1st and 10.
All right, on the tackle there for the Tigers, I believe that's Calvin Burkhart and Jake Atmore.
Simon Kenton's first possession here, they will be led by Grant Webb, their QB on the season, 30 completions out of 57 attempts. 3 picks, 542 yards with 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, 52% completion percentage. The Simon Kenton staff loves this guy. He struggled a little bit with those 3 picks. They're hoping that he can play better football tonight to help keep them in this game.
QB is in shotgun. It looks like a direct snap. Who was that to? Grayson Harris? The wideout. Yep. Is he the QB?
No. I believe maybe a Wildcat.
Yeah, that was a Wildcat. It looked like to Grayson Harris, but there was a penalty on the field. Looks like it's going against Simon Kenton. You don't want to start the game with that.
So my correspondence around Independence reported to me that there were going to be some changes in the offense for Simon Kenton, but I did not anticipate Grayson Harris being at quarterback.
Harris is in there now. Kyle King goes into motion. The snap to Harris. He's going to run to his right. Picks up a few good blocks there. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage +1. It'll be a 2nd down and 9. Ball spotted at the Simon Kenton 39.
Yeah, Colin Morris, middle linebacker extraordinaire for the Tigers with the tackle. Nathan Paps help him on that. Now, Grayson Harris, I alluded to him earlier. Harris is one of the best receivers in the state of Kentucky. He has not played in that position much that I'm aware of, but it looks like they do have Grant Webb back out now at quarterback.
Yeah, sophomore Grant Webb is out. How to take the snap. He's in the shotgun as well, too. Joined in the backfield by Landon Brown. 2 receivers to either side. He gets a snap, looks to his left, still looking to the left, throws deep downfield, intended for Harris. Good coverage down there by Beechwood, incomplete. Who was covering down? That was Craycraft.
Yeah.
Great coverage.
Yeah, it was actually great protection by the Simon Kenton offensive line on that play. Webb had plenty of time to find an open receiver, but the receivers for Simon Kenton were blanketed by Beechwood's defensive backs, and really the throw was kind of a pop-up.
Yeah.
So not no bueno for Simon Kenton.
Nice coverage out there by Colton Craycraft.
Yes, sir.
A big third down early here for Simon Kenton. 3rd and 9 from their own 39. Webb go, and Simon Kenton got jumped early again. Kingston Brockett came over early, but I think that'll be on Simon Kenton.
Yeah.
It will be. 5 yards against him. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Tell you what, gentlemen, we have a really nice crowd tonight.
Yes, it is. It is fantastic.
When you got people on the hill, you know you got a good crowd.
Already, no doubt. 3rd down and 15, call it. Ball spotted back at the Simon Kenton 34. First possession, 7:43 to go. Beechwood 7, Simon Kenton nothing. Beechwood scored on their first drive on a 14-yard swing pass out to Nathan Pabst, who took it in for a touchdown. Grant Webb in a quarterback. 2 receivers either side. He gets a snap, looks to his left, now gets a pressure, gets hit. The ball is loose, but they're going to call it an incomplete pass, 4th and 15. Great pressure.
Yeah, a terrific job by the outside rushers, Kingston Brockett and Chase McDaniel. Again, this offensive line for Simon Kenton, especially at the tackle position, a little bit weaker than we're used to, and you can see it right now. They can't quite handle speed rushers like some of the offensive lines we've seen in the past.
Punt formation, Pabst and Fryman deep for the Tigers, standing at about at their own 25. Snap is back. Got time. Good kick. Left-footed kicker kicks it toward Fryman. Fair catches and does at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers on their second possession.
Guys, this is the 11th meeting between Beechwood and Simon Kenton since the 2001 season. Beechwood leads the series since then, 8-2.
Wow.
Including 5 consecutive wins dating back to September 2018. The last Simon Kenton win was in September 2017 here at Beechwood. They won 22-14 in that game. Quarterback Matt Shearer, two rushing touchdowns.
Speaking of Wildcat, Tyler Fryman back at QB. Gets the direct snap, fakes to Ayler. He's going to keep it. He's going up the middle, picking his way through there. Nice job there by Fryman. Picks up about, 6 on first down for 2nd and 4 at Beechwood.
Yeah, tackle on the play by Jordan Pendleton. Pendleton, a transfer from Bellevue, who put up some incredible numbers down on the river over the last 3 years. How about this young man has 3,021 total yards rushing and receiving in his varsity career.
Unbelievable.
So I'm sure we'll see him tonight on offense for the Pioneers.
2nd down and 5 here for Beechwood. Ball spotted out on their own 38. Queen back in the game, joined in the backfield by Ayler and Pabst. 2 receivers to his right. He gets the ball, hands it off to Ayler, coming around there with Pabst. Again, tough to bring down. Picks up about 2 or 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. They're going to spot it just outside the 40, 3rd down.
Yeah, one of the other things that has been, kind of a thorn in the side of the Pioneers this year, aside from offensive line play and team speed, is penalties. Just a lack of discipline. Coach Wynn, again, who had a great run at Mason County, doing everything he can to put the pieces together. A overhaul of the coaching staff when he came in, overhaul in the system. Really hoping for better results, but right now not looking great early for the Pioneers.
3rd and 2 for Beechwood. And McQueen again joined in the backfield by Ayler. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He gets it, fakes it to Ayler, rolls to his right, has some time, steps up in a pocket and throws. Beautiful throw. Complete down to Fryman at the inside the 45 down to the 41-yard line. Nice job by M. McQueen there, Murph, going to his right.
Yeah, and a great job on the edge by Austin Stevenson, who cut off a nice pass rush pressure there by the Simon Kenton defense. Emmett rolled to his right, saw Austin had the defender stonewalled, and he just kind of cut behind Austin, set his feet, and threw the bullet to Fryman.
Timeout called on the field. We'll stay right here with you. Beechwood leading 7-0, 5:49 to go in the first quarter. Don't know if Simon Kenton took a timeout or not. Don't know why we're stuck. They did.
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow's a big day.
Yes, it is.
You got that right.
Tyler Fryman headed to South Bend on his Notre Dame visit.
Wow.
That's
for the
awesome.
Texas A&M game. Night game in South Bend is nothing better.
Not bad.
That is incredible. Boy,
it's going to be hard to talk him out of going up there after he sees that.
Troy has. He thought he was going to have to be out of town.
Yeah.
So he told his wife. He said, "Well, I think Coach Gray would probably go ahead and take him if we can't make it." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, you
she
better
said,
believe it.
Over my dead body, I'm going to Notre Dame. I was like,
that's funny. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 41. 5:49 to go first quarter. Beechwood on their second possession, picking up a 3rd down. They're on a 3rd and 2. Takes it all the way down to Simon Kenton, 41. Again, after the timeout, Queen comes out, joined in the backfield by Ayler. 2 receivers to his right, Caleb Aerosmith in single coverage to his left. Paps comes into motion, fake the handoff to him, and they hand it to Ayler.
Yeah.
Well, and the flag on that play. Somebody did something wrong.
Good thing for Simon Kenton.
Yeah, no doubt. He was
They
going.
faked that pitch to Nathan, and I think Ayler might have went to the house.
Illegal procedure caught on Beechwood. That's going to cost them 5 yards. Take it down. It'll still be first down. That's the good news. The bad news is it's a 5-yard loss, going to spot it all the way back out to their own 46. It'll be 1st and 15.
Last year, between these two teams, September 13th of 2024, Beechwood wins 35-23. Clay Hayden, 21 of 27, 4 touchdown passes, 304 yards. James Cusick, 2 touchdowns, 134 yards receiving.
1st and 15. Queen breaks a huddle, 3 to his left, 1 to his right. He gets it, rolls to his left, rolls out quickly, completes out to Fryman again. Nice 6-yard pickup on 1st and 15, takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, in the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty much all fly, get down the field, throw it up, and our guys are going to catch it. Right now, they're Coach Herget really working on some intermediate routes and making sure that part of this offense is crisp as we head into district play. Right now, I think Tyler Fryman that has 3 receptions in this quarter.
I think Tyler Fryman is always open, Coach Gray.
I agree.
And McQueen gets a snap, rolls to his right, throws over the middle.
Nice catch.
Nice catch by Souter. Takes it inside the 25 down to the 23. Again, another weapon. Bo Souter is no joke.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Emmett is throwing a great ball on the run.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's Bo Souter's 7th reception this year. He came in with 6 catches, 121 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Again, also yards per catch, 20.2 yards per catch.
Man, 5 wide now, 3 to Emmett's left, 2 to his right. Empty backfield. First down at the 23. Emmett gets it, looks to his left, complete again. Out to Aerosmith. Nice pickup all the way down to the 10-yard line. That'll be another first down.
Yeah, Simon Kenton so worried about the speed of this team. They're really giving a lot of cushion to these receivers, which is another reason why Greg Herget and Jay Volker are calling these intermediate routes because these receivers run those routes so well, and Emmett is so adept at hitting those routes. It's easy.
You can't call
he's just picking them apart.
Pick your poison.
Picking them apart right now. Inside, in the middle, and on the edges.
You can't cover everybody. That's for sure. No. Queen again, shotgun, gets it. No, I'm sorry, that's the Souter on a Wildcat, and he is still up. They're not bringing him down yet. He's going to pick up about 2 inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and about 8. The Tigers can still get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, nice job right there by Tucker Ober, outside linebacker, senior for Simon Kenton, who we've been saying his name for years. Played a little bit of quarterback as a freshman for Simon Kenton years ago. He made a nice stick there on Bo, which you don't see that a lot because of Bo's combination of speed and size.
2nd down and 8. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 9. 3:39 to go. First quarter. 7-zip Tigers. Empty backfield again for Queen. Gets the ball, looks to his left, looks again, and throws complete to Fryman. He's going to try to spin out of a tackle and get in real close. He's going to have a first down, though. It'll be 1st and goal, I believe, when they spot it. Yes, 1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah, it's just a terrible matchup for Simon Kenton. They've got 2 corners. Caleb Farfsing on one end, who is a taller corner and has got a lot of speed. Coach Herget trying to isolate Tyler on the smaller corner, and that young man, no match for Fryman.
Evan Queen under center now. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Fryman split out to his right. Aerosmith to his left. I formation behind him. He's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get a push here by Ayler in for a touchdown, it looks like. Are the hands up yet? The SA signal. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, great job there by the interior Carson Eshelman, Austin Stevenson, Jacob Ross, but definitely Brody Ayer just pushed him right through the goal line. Great job by the Tigers on that drive.
Emmett Queen's dad told us he was about 6'3 and a half, 213, Coach. I guess that's hard to tackle that guy, too, huh?
That's for sure.
Extra point attempt for a 2nd time again. John Mercer. The kick is up, and it is good. With 3:01 to go in the first quarter, Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 14-0. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be right back after this.
Go Tigers!
McKinnon 14-0 out for the kickoff again is Garrison Wilson, sophomore, doing the kickoff duties. Colson Lara has an injury. This kick might go out of bounds, and it did. That's all right.
Hey, speaking of kicking, what about Jack Mercer, freshman?
Unbelievable.
Coming off the bench to fill the place of the injured Colson Lara, and man, he has got an
he does
howitzer on that on his hip there. That leg,
how many teams
goodness.
have amazing backup kickers?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
not many.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, guys, you just prepare yourselves. Jack Mercer is also one heck of a two-way football player, too. Three-way football player.
And a freshman.
He's
a big kid.
He is going to be a star in this Beechwood Tigers football program for the next three and a half years.
Simon Kenton takes over 1st and 10 from their own 37, trailing 14-0 with 3:01 to go in the first quarter.
Big drive for the Pioneers.
It
Tally.
is. Grant Webb again. Joining the backfield, one receiver to either side. He gets a snap, hands it to the back coming through, and he is
my
man, is that McDaniel?
That's McDaniel.
Mercy. Woo, what a hit.
Man, Landon Brown, the ball carrier there, has had a great start to his senior season. 254 yards, 39 carries, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns, averaging close to 6.5 yards a carry right there. Chase McDaniel just abused the young man across from him on the Simon Kenton offensive line, went into the B gap and just almost took the handoff there.
Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12. Ball spotted back at the Simon Kenton 35. Webb again looking, wanting a man to come into motion. He does, and he gets it, and they made another mistake there. Looks like a penalty on Simon Kenton. Or timeout. My bad. Timeout, second timeout of the game. We'll stay right here with you. Get you reset. 2:21 to go first quarter. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 14-0. Simon Kenton's coming out after the timeout to a 2nd down and 12 from their own 35.
All right, real quick while we've got a second,
Yeah.
just want to wish our Beechwood girls volleyball team the best of luck this weekend as they head down to actually starting tonight.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
They head down to the Owensboro Convention Center for the State All-A Classic. This team is on fire right now, 10-1.
Wow.
They have not lost a set to a Northern Kentucky team this year.
Are you kidding?
No, the only game where they lost a set was in a tournament they played in Knoxville against one of the better teams in the Southeast. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and they've got a chance to make some serious noise downstate.
Man, good luck, Lady Tigers. Go get them. 2nd down and 12, ball at the Simon Kenton 35. Webb back again in shotgun, 2 receivers either side. Now a man comes into motion. He gets it. Looks to his left again, throwing deep. He's got a man open there, and it is caught. A nice tackle, though, by Craycraft to keep him from scoring inside the 30 down about the 28. That was a nice play there for Simon Kenton.
Yeah, where on his first pass downfield where he kind of sailed it, wasn't a great throw. That was a perfect throw to, again, one of the best receivers in the state in Grayson Harris. Harris on the year, 370 yards on 17 receptions, 3 touchdowns. In his career of 3 years, he's got 2,392 receiving yards. How about these numbers last year? 89 receptions, 1,368 yards, 13 touchdowns. That kid is a player.
Wow.
1st and 10, Simon Kenton at the Beechwood 28. Webb under center now. 2 backs behind him in the backfield, hands it to the second man through. He's going to get a couple the real hard way. Pabst and others are going to knock him down. They might give him a yard on that. Bring up at least a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, tough sledding for the Simon Kenton offensive line. I mean, and again, it just goes to show, while right now you've got some players that that don't have a lot of varsity experience. Right now, they're just dominating in the trenches. Isaac Pilgrim, Austin Stevenson, Chase McDaniel, Bo Souter, Colin Morris. I mean, they are just playing really well right now.
Webb again under center. Hands off again to the man coming around the right-hand side, and he is met hard again. Picks up about 2 or 3 inside the 25, but a nice tackle out there by Beechwood Tiger, number 44, Isaac Pilgrim.
I think Cole Hoskins, too, had a nice hit on that.
Good job, Cole.
I think it was 6.
Yeah, he's had a good season, too. Cole has.
That was sophomore outside linebacker Jason Robbie, who one of the top defenders on this team. 14 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss so far this season.
Big 3rd down here for Simon Kenton. Call it a 3rd and 6. Ooh, ball spotted on the Beechwood 24. Webb under center again. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling to his right, getting chased by Kingston Brockett, and throws complete. Steps out of bounds. Nice play. Will it be enough for a 1st down? It is. Simon Kenton's going to have a 1st down at the Beechwood 16-yard line. 38.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock stops after he goes out of bounds there.
It was Tucker Ober, who we mentioned from his linebacker spot earlier on the reception, and I believe that might be it is his first reception of the season. Nice play by that young man. Talented football player, Tucker Ober.
Nice drive here for Simon Kenton and the quarterback Grant Webb. He's got him inside Beechwood 20 in the red zone down to the 16. He'll be in the shotgun formation now, joined in the backfield by Landon Brown. Gets a snap, hands it to Brown, coming around the right side, cuts it back in, and nice tackle. Picks up about 2 yards. Nice tackle out there by Fryman again. Yeah, down to about the 14.
And Mark, we've talked about Tyler in these first couple of weeks just really establishing himself as one of the best run-stopping safeties in Northern Kentucky. I mean, as he does with everything that he does, he gets downhill super quick. And great play right there by Tyler defensively.
They gave him 3 yards on that call. At a 2nd and 7 ball in the Beechwood 13, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take a real quick break here. Joining for second quarter action. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 14-0. And again, the 2025 Beechwood season home opener. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers!
Yes, sir. For Beechwood Road on a perfect evening for football. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 14-0 start of the second quarter. Simon Kenton comes in, 2nd down and 8, ball spotted on the Beechwood 13. Webb again in shotgun formation, hands it to the man coming through, and he is met immediately by Chase McDaniels. Picks him up, throws him down.
What a hit.
No flags, thank goodness. We didn't see any. Okay, nothing wrong with that, huh?
No.
Well, and once again, you're seeing Chase McDaniel, who I thought Chase would have a big game this week based on the scouting report I got. And, I mean, he is just in the backfield seemingly every play. And right there, again, he met one of the fastest, better receivers in the state of Kentucky in the backfield and just, I mean, suplexed him.
Loss of 5 all the way back to the Beechwood 22. Now, all of a sudden, from a 2nd and 7 to a 3rd and 11.
This is a drive they have to score on.
No doubt about it.
If they want to compete for the rest of this game.
Webb in the shotgun, 2 receivers to either side. Man comes in motion. Webb gets a snap, fakes a handoff, looks to his right, throws it into the end zone, into kind of double coverage. A nice shot by Fryman coming over there, incomplete.
And once again, the intended target, Grayson Harris, but Webb kind of sailed that one a little bit. Terrific effort by Harris, who actually was able to get his hands on that high throw. He was double covered. Just a really great effort there. But, sometimes he would have needed a ladder to get that ball.
Yeah. I think if he would have threw a good one, I think Tyler read that. He might have taken it to the house.
Yeah. Well, it's 4th and 11 here, and they look like they are going to go for it. The ball is spotted on the Beechwood 17. It would be about a 33-yard field goal. They elect not to go for that.
Harris is on the right side of the field, matched up against Nathan Pabst.
Empty backfield here for Webb, and they're going to call another timeout. Simon Kenton.
So they're out.
Yeah,
that's their 3rd timeout,
Is it already? No, I think they've had 2. Yeah, they have 1 more left, yeah. 11 minutes and 7 seconds left to go second quarter. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 14-0. Simon Kenton up against a 4th and 11 here. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys have not seen the scoreboard yet, it's really cool. The students are doing graphics in between the plays and the timeouts, and they got a graphic playing now. Our sponsors, and there are several, and we will get to all of them every week this season. Thank you very much. It is a fantastic complex. You got to just see this to believe.
I mean, we're all just incredibly blessed to be able to enjoy these great facilities, and our administration, our school board, our superintendent, Justin Kaiser. I mean, just top notch. They want us to be the best. And man, that scoreboard,
No
guys.
doubt. Upper deck home run,
yes.
Coach Gray. That's what that is.
Speaking of upper deck home run, Coach, we need the Reds to win tonight.
Hey, 1.5.
That's unbelievable.
We're still in it, baby.
All right, man.
Unbelievable.
Never over till it's over.
No
Got
doubt.
that right.
4th down and 11. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 17. Simon Kenton breaks a huddle after the timeout again. Webb is going to have an empty backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Big play here, understatement here for Simon Kenton. Oh, the man moved early. It's going to cost him 5 more yards. Yeah. Holy moly. Now it's going to be a 4th and 16.
I got a scoring update Coach Gray did from Owensboro. The girls, Coach, you want to tell us about their first-round match against Eminence?
Girls' first-round match, they beat Eminence 25-8, 25-13.
Nice.
They will play Louisville Holy Cross next, who beat Bethlehem earlier. So that match should be going on right now.
Yeah, and
it's
a pool play setup. So they're in with Louisville Holy Cross, Eminence, and who's the third team?
Bethlehem, yeah.
4th and 16, they're going for it. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 22. He gets a snap, looks to his side. He's under big pressure. Throws it deep in the end zone, has a man down there. Did he catch that ball?
He did not catch it.
Excellent effort. It hit off his hands, incomplete. He got pressure immediately up front.
Yeah, great pressure package there by Jay Volker, the defensive coordinator and head coach for the Tigers. Colin Morris hit Grant Webb as he was throwing that ball. Webb able to get it off, but again, not quite where it needed to be for the intended receiver, Samuel Hughes, to bring that down.
Tigers are going to take over for their 3rd possession. They're scoring on their first 2. The ball is spotted on their own 22. I don't know who's going to stop this offense yet. No one has in 2 1/4 of the game here, Coach.
Well, the Pioneers right now, they're going to need to have a stop here because they are squarely in the danger zone.
Yeah.
And the danger zone leads to the running clock.
No doubt. Tigers are going to take a timeout. We'll stay right here with you.
So let me give you guys a scoring update.
Yes, sir.
Please.
You're going to love this.
All right.
Our good friend, our pal, Noel Rash. Connor Cougars, 2nd quarter. Connor Cougars 35.
Yes.
Newcath, nothing.
Go Cougars. No Rash getting it done.
Gentlemen, I would not be surprised to see Connor go on a serious run after a slow start. Anybody who knows Noel Rash and knows how he can work his magic, I would not be surprised at all to see that just go on a serious tear. Great job, Coach Rash. Just taking a look at some other things going on around Beechwood. How about our girls soccer team? 7-2 now. They've won 7 of their last 8 after losing their opener. In those 8 games, they've outscored opponents 33-14. This week they beat Dixie for the first time since 2016, a 2-1 win. They are just on a tear, and if you haven't seen those girls play, come out and watch and support our girls. They are on fire.
Yeah, they're in the All-A sectional against Brossard coming up Monday. Emma Queen gets a snap, throws it out to Fryman in the right in the flat. Fryman makes 1 man miss, 2 man miss. 3rd man is trying to get him. He's going to have enough maybe for a first down. He will. Nice play by Tyler Fryman.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's 4 or 5 receptions now for Tyler early in this game. And again, physically, you know, even if they can get bodies around him physically, he's so strong and he's so skilled at breaking tackles. I mean, Simon Kenton is just praying that somehow, they can find some sort of coverage to stop him. But I don't think that coverage exists, Kevin Gray.
No doubt about it. First down, Beechwood on their own 33. And McQueen joined in the backfield by Souter. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He gets the ball, hands it off to Ayler. Ayler, again, nice blocking up front and runs over Simon Kenton Pioneer. Almost gets a first down. See where they spot it. They will give him a first down all the way out to the 44.
Yeah, and when you've got a tailback that can do that, they can bowl over linebackers and defensive backs. I mean, that's a real weapon. And Brody Ayler really looking like he's starting to get his into midseason form. Great run there and great blocking again up the middle. I can't say enough about especially the interior of this line, Carson Eshelman, Austin Stevenson, and Jacob Ross.
11-yard pickup there for Ayler, takes it down to the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. Again, 2 receivers to Emmett's left, 1 to his right, joined in the backfield by Ayler. Emmett gets a snap, fakes to Ayler, throws a quick slant over to Fryman, a little bit high, incomplete.
Tell you what, man, this kid one-on-one with Tyler out here.
Yeah.
Once he makes a move in and hits it, he's in trouble.
Good luck trying to cover him, and Pabst on the other side, Aerosmith. There's just so many weapons.
Well, and the thing is, too, is can you imagine being a corner that, an undersized corner against Fryman?
No.
I mean, that is, they got to help him.
And McQueen's joined in the backfield again by Ayler. 2 receivers to his left, Fryman down to his right. 2nd down and 11. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 44. Tigers leading 14-0. And McQueen gets a snap. Throws out to his left. Complete to Pabst. Catches at the 43. Breaks through to the 50. Down to Simon Kenton territory. 1st down. Ball down to the 43.
Flag on the play.
Oh, yes there is.
Probably
Might be coming back. That'll be the first flag on the game if it is against Beechwood.
So while they sort that out, guys, in that girls' soccer win over Dixie, goals were scored in that game by Ruby Freeze and Macy Yelton.
Wow.
In that 8-game winning streak since 2016 by Dixie over Beechwood, Dixie had scored 36 goals against Beechwood 6. Cannot underscore enough just how big of a win that was for the girls' program.
Call it 2nd down and 17 now after the penalty. Ball spotted all the way back to the Beechwood 37. 2 receivers to either side. And McQueen gets a snap. Looks to his right, then to his left. Throws over the middle. Little bit high again, intended for Fryman. Be a 3rd down now and long.
And, Mark, you're right. The sectional game will be played Monday at Brossart, and that'll be a great game to watch. I might have to go out and watch that one. Brossart currently 9-1-2.
That'll be a great game.
Yeah.
The winner advances downstate to the All-A State Championship. 3rd down and 17 here. The Tigers' first kind of tough play of the game. They've scored on their first 2 possessions. 9:17 to go first half. Tigers up 14-0. 3rd and 17. Emma Queen joined in the backfield by Ayler. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. That's Fryman again. Gets it. Rolls to his right. Nice block there by Ayler and throws it deep downfield, intended for Aerosmith. A little bit high and wide. Going to be incomplete. Nice effort there. Had him open there. Just a little bit overthrown.
Hey, you called it. That was a great block there by Ayler on the edge there. Big stop there for Simon Kenton. And now, they get a second opportunity, after failing to put the ball in the end zone when they got pretty far into the red zone against the Tigers last time. So now, the Tigers need to make sure that they're not able to capitalize on the redo, essentially.
Big stop there for Simon Kenton. You're right. It's going to be 4th and 17 now. There's no flag, but the refs are calling for a timeout. No, they did throw a flag. I think Simon Kenton had 13 guys on the field. You're only allowed 11, right, Coach?
Yeah, that is true.
So that's going to step 5 yards off against them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be now 4th down and 12. The ball spotted out at the Beechwood 42. Tyler Fryman back in punt formation.
And that grumbling you hear is the Simon Kenton crowd. I can imagine a lot of penalties. In a game like this, you can't have this many penalties and hope to win.
Fryman gets a snap. He's going to run it, and he does to the left, 40, 50, 45, 40.
Nice.
1st down. He might go. 30. Cuts it back at the 20, inside the 20, down to the 15. Down to the 11-yard line, 1st down.
Mo Bowl.
He made about 4 guys miss and runs like the wind.
That's one heck of a benefit to have with a punter, Tyler Fryman,
Wow. 45-yard pickup around the right side. For those of you that are old enough to remember Tecmo Bowl, that looked like Bo Jackson, Christian Okoye running through, zigging and zagging against defenders back in those days. Goodness, what a run and what a pickup there for Tyler Fryman and the Beechwood Tigers.
1st down and 10. Ball spotted all the way down to the Simon Kenton 12 now. Fryman in a wildcat formation, joined in the backfield by Ayler. Fryman gets it, cuts it out to the right-hand side, gets some blockers, takes it outside the 10, the 5, cuts it back in. He's going to get it just inside the 10, down to about the 8. Picks up about 4 yards there on 1st down. Nice run there by Tyler.
Yeah, nice job by junior corner Drake Powell to make sure that Tyler didn't get the edge there. It looked like he had it, but Powell, nice low tackle around Tyler's knees on the edge.
And McQueen gets the call from offensive coordinator Greg Herka, coming out to a 2nd down and 6, they're calling it, 4-yard pickup. Still get a 1st down and not get a touchdown. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 8-yard line. Brody Ayler joins Emmett Quinn in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. That's Caleb Aerosmith. He gets a snap, hands it off to Ayler. No, does hand it off to Ayler. Nice fake. I was faked out on both sides. Picks up a couple yards, going to take it inside the 10 down to about back to the scrimmage line, 3rd down.
Murph, that was a nice call on Bo Jackson on Tech Mobile, by the way.
He was unstoppable. He was
I
unstoppable.
know my brother's a big Raiders fan, so he was always I couldn't beat him. He always had Bo.
Has your brother recovered from the injury against the Bengals that ended his career?
Not yet.
Yeah, you wonder what he would have done had he been able to play a full career.
Unreal.
Man.
3rd and 6, empty backfield. 3 receivers to Emmett's left, 2 to his right. 3rd down. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his right, still looking in heavy pressure, gets hit high, takes him down all the way inside about the 15, down about the 14. Tigers are going to send their freshman kicker out for a field goal.
Why
he
not?
made one
Why
last
not?
week. Yeah.
Bring Jack out. Let's let him use that leg and put 3 more on the board.
Nice delayed blitz there, I think, from Simon Kenton. If that guy came out of nowhere.
That was Kyle King. A nice blitz call there by Joe Wynn. And I think this is a 30-yard field goal tally. Is that where we're at?
Yes, we are.
He's going to get this.
Come on, bud.
He's got it.
Sophomore Jack Mercer, get it up. It's up.
It
is good.
I mean that hit the back of the school. No, I'm just kidding. What a great kick.
That would have been good from 40.
That was easy. Hey, tells you a lot about a freshman that can hit a kick like that in a game like this.
No doubt. 6:54 to go first half. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 17-0. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Wilson out for the kickoff on the 17-0 Beechwood lead. Colson Lair was injured, not playing tonight. Garrison skips it through, fielded at about the 32 for Simon Kenton. Takes it out to the 40-45. Nice job from the coverage team to kind of catch up to him. Takes it out into Beechwood territory, down to about the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Simon Kenton.
Yeah, nice job there by Calvin Burkhardt to prevent that little bit of a gashing there by Simon Kenton's kickoff return team from turning into a bigger problem.
You see how good it is having a kicker, man, who can get it deep. And, having Colson injured kind of hurts us a little bit this week.
Well, we talk. How many times we talked about over the years the importance of these younger kids coming off the bench and filling big roles. Jack Mercer is doing an incredible job.
No doubt about it. Quarterback in, shotgun again formation. Grant Webb, 2 receivers either side, now man in motion. He gets it, looks to his right. And he's going to get hit from behind, but gets it completed out to the back. Nice completion. He's going to be tackled outside the 45, though, down about the 46. Nice tackle. Couldn't see who that was. Great
51.
job.
Colin Morris.
Yeah, Colin Morris.
Colin Morris, great hit there on Colin to stop him from picking up. Picked up about 3 on that. 2nd down and 7. Call that ball spotted on the Beechwood 45.
Yeah, that was Jordan Pendleton, the senior athlete, wide receiver, tailback, quarterback. He can do it all for offensively. He came into tonight's game with 8 catches for 105 yards.
Grant Webb got hit as soon as he let that go. Now he's joined in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Now man comes in motion. He's going to get the ball handed off. Cuts around the right side down to about the 40. Close to 1st down yardage. He'll fall. They're going to probably give it to him. It's going to be right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Pendleton again on the carry there. Again, he does a lot for this offense, and he got some great blocking on the right side. Nice job by Chase McDaniel and Colin Morris to bring Pendleton down. Looks like Chase McDaniel might have jammed his ankle. He's limping off the field. He's going to get looked at by Brandon Slusher. Kingston Brockett checking in to fill his spot.
5:39 to go first half. Beechwood leading 17-0. 1st and 10, Simon Kenton. Ball on the Beechwood 38. Picked up a 1st down there on that run. Webb again. Joined in the backfield by a back. 2 receivers to his left. He gets the ball. That's a direct snap again to that wideout who cuts around the right side, picks up good yardage. That was Grayson Harris on the keeper. takes it down about 5 yards to the 32.
Yeah, Harris again, just dangerous when he can get the edge. And right there, he got the edge on the Tigers, which you don't see that a lot. He came into today with only 2 rushes for 17 yards, but definitely Coach Wynn and his offensive staff wanted to make him running those jet sweeps a part of this game plan tonight.
Webb back in at QB. 2nd down and 5. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 32. 3 receivers to his left. Man again comes in motion. Same play. Hands it off to him again. Coming around the right-hand side. Met by a couple of Tigers this time. Not going to get the first down. Takes it down to about the 30. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, tackle on the play there by Cole Hoskins, outside linebacker Cole Hoskins. And, Joe Wynn there just liking what he saw earlier on that design run to Pendleton coming in motion. This time, pick up a little bit, but not the gash that they got earlier on the play.
Even better for us, they're spotting it at the 31, so it's actually a 3rd and 3. Simon Kenton breaks a huddle. See who's QB in here. Again, it is Webb. He's going to be joined in the backfield by 2 Simon Kentons. He's under center, 2 receivers to his right. Gets a snap and a quarterback keeper, and he might be real close to the first down. They're going to give him 2 yards, though. Man, it's going to be 4th and 1. Ball at the 29.
Yeah, and there, Webb, a big quarterback himself, built similarly to Emmett Queen, and right there, Coach Wynn just thinking, hey, let's see if we can surprise the Tigers there and run the keeper up the middle. Unfortunately, again, they're running into the very stout front 7 of the Beechwood Tigers.
Here we got another 4th down play here. See if Simon Kenton, they're taking a lot of time. I thought they might call their last time out. They're not going to. Grant Webb comes out from the sideline. 4th down and 1. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 29. Again, 2 backs in the backfield. Webb under center this time. 2 receivers to his right. He gets a snap. He drops it, then tried to get it to the back, and, man, he might still get it. Maybe. It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close. That was Jason Robbie on the carry, fullback for Simon Kenton. He was hit, but he spun out of the hit and fell backwards. Wow, that's a nice pickup there by the Pioneers. Robbie, again, a sophomore. He took a stick there. I'm not sure who made the hit. I think that was Colin Morris, but he definitely earned that first down.
Grant Webb dropped that snap and bounced right back up to him. Lucky for him on 4th and 1. So 1st and 10, Simon Kenton, ball down to the Beechwood 28-yard line. Webb comes out again. Shotgun again. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right.
Colin Morris showing blitz.
Webb gets it, hands it to the back, coming through, picks up about 3 or 4, going to take it inside the 25. Not a bad pickup there on first down. It'll bring up about a 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, Landon Brown with the carry. Colin Morris again with the tackle. Morris piling up the tackle numbers tonight. Brown, again, having a nice start to his senior season. He had 122 yards on 12 carries against Dixie in the Pioneers' season-opening win over the Colonels.
Landon Brown joins Webb in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left on the 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the Beechwood 23. He gets it, hands it off to Brown. Nowhere to go, and, man, he goes right down. Might get back to the original line of scrimmage. He does. Down to about the 24. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, it looked like Brown, the play was intended to go off tackle, and he tried to cut back when he saw the 5-hole was filled, and he kind of stumbled, which allowed Austin Stevenson, Colin Morris, and Bo Souter to get to him quickly.
If anything, it's been a time-consuming drive here for Simon Kenton. It's already down to 2:09 to go in the first half. 3rd down and 6. Simon Kenton's ball at the Beechwood 24. Webb again in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left. Now again, man in motion. Hands it to him again. About the 3rd time they've run this play. He's going to get inside the 20. Going to be short of a first down again, just inside the 20 at the 19.
Yeah, again, it's the 3rd time they've run that play here. Yep. The first time they had a nice pickup on it because they got the blocking on the right side. These previous 2 attempts at executing that play have not gone as well as Joe Wynn would have hoped.
Another 4th down here for Simon Kenton on this drive. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 19. Clock is running. 1:25 to go first half. Beechwood leading 17-0 over Simon Kenton. It's an understatement to say the Pioneers need to get this in the end zone. Webb under center, 2 backs behind him, 4th down and 1. He gets it, hands it to the back coming through. He's Going to get the first down, but not a lot more after that. A big pile up here, and the clock's still running. He's going to be brought down at about the 16-17, call it. First down, clock running 1:04.
Yeah, so when the word momentum comes into play, if Simon Kenton can put the ball in the end zone here and not leave any clock for the Tigers to potentially answer before the half, that'd be a huge momentum swinger for the
And they
Pioneers.
get the ball first.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Webb. He's under pressure. They swing it out over Pap's head. A nice completion. Picks up some yardage inside, down about the 10-yard line. Paps came in on a blitz, almost blocked it, threw it over him. Receiver caught it and picked up give him about 5 on that, maybe 6. It'll be 2nd and 4, ball at the 10. The clock is stopped right now at 43.7.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Grant Webb with pressure in his face, and Landon Brown on the reception. That's only his 2nd catch this season. Again, they're doing a nice job chewing clock up and moving the ball into the red zone.
2nd down and 4, ball spotted right at the Beechwood 10. Webb gets a snap, rolls to his left, under some big-time pressure. He's going down. They're going to have to call a timeout for sure after this. About a 4-yard loss, if not more, all the way back to the 14.
I don't think they have any timeouts left. I'm pretty sure they called 3.
I think you're right, Coach. My bad, man. They are out of timeouts. Clock is running, 26. 25, they're hurrying up.
That was Brockett and McDaniel that I could see in on that sack.
Webb in the shotgun, and now he's just going to spike it, and he does. Stops the clock at 19.2 seconds. Now it brings up a 4th down, though. He spiked it on 3rd down. It'll bring up now a 4th and at least 7 or 8.
Yeah, but I would think they're going to bring Miles Mullen out to put 3 on the board. What would you do here, Coach? Coach Gray, what do you think? Mullen on the year. He's got 1 field goal.
Yeah, they might be. It's going to be about a 31 or 2-yarder.
If it was 4th and 2 or 3, maybe, but
yeah.
4th and 7, 8, whatever it is, you got to try to get points on the board.
Yeah.
You get the ball first or second half. So,
watch for a fake here. Let's see who's in here. Okay, they've got Jordan Pendleton is the holder, who is a very talented offensive player. I don't see Grayson Harrison, so that's probably a good thing. And Beechwood's going to call timeout.
Yep, Tigers called a timeout to ice him here. There's 19.2 seconds left in the first half. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 17-0. Miles Mullen, the Simon Kenton kicker, is out to attempt about a 31-yard field goal, the left-footed kicker. See what happens. Yeah. How about a block and a scoop and a score? We'll take that.
Awesome.
Take it.
Yeah.
So we've talked about volleyball and girls soccer. Now taking a look at the boys soccer team under Coach Zach Young. They are currently 5-4-1, but they're coming on strong. They're 4-1-1 in their last 6 games with wins over Holmes, Calvary Christian, Simon Kenton, and Covington Holy Cross. This week they tied Boone County 2-2, and last night they beat Covington Holy Cross 2-0. They are again, talking about young talent all over the Beechwood athletic program. Freshman Weston Wyant leads the boys soccer team with 5 goals.
Nice.
And senior Nate Grayman in second place in the team on the team with 4 goals. This week they'll take a big game for them Tuesday night. They will travel down the road to Covcath for a game that, if they could pull that off, would be a huge win for those guys. Covcath currently 6-4-2.
That's school down the street. Miles Mullen out for a 31-yard field goal. Left-footed kicker lines it up. Caleb Aerosmith trying to get in his face. The snap is back. It's a little low, and the kick is blocked. And Fryman scooped it. Scoop it!
Yeah.
Oh, it is scooped. Kingston!
He might go.
Go, kid!
He might go.
Go, kid!
He's going to go. He goes for the tackle.
Woo! Scoop and score!
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Kingston Brockett getting it done. Woo!
Wow. What a play there. Nathan Pabst, he comes streaking in from his side of the line, blocks the kick. Tyler Fryman almost picks it up, and then right there to scoop it up and run, and showing what an athlete he is Kingston Brockett.
Wow. Hey, goodness. That's a hell of a call, Mark.
That is
nice.
Scoop and score.
Awesome.
That was nice.
How about a
Mark
block and a scoop?
Oh, man.
Nostradamus up here in the radio booth.
Jack Mercer out for the extra point. And that was Pabst on the block.
Pabst on the block.
Man, he flew around that edge. That kid is quick. PBR. Getting it done.
Man, that was cool.
Oh, mercy. The snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. With 3.3 seconds left to go in the first half. Beechwood 24, Simon Kenton nothing. Thanks for tuning in right back after this.
What a dagger
Yes,
in the back
No
of the Simon
kidding.
Kenton Pioneers.
Woo! On the campus of Beechwood High School, can't call it, can't believe it if I didn't see it. Kingston Brockett on a block by Nathan Pabst.
About 60 yards. I'd say he probably picked it up around the 40. That ball bounced for a while.
Kickoff again by the freshman. He's going to squib it. Fielded by Simon Kenton at their own 29. This will be the end of the half after he's tackled, and he is. So, could have had a 17-3 halftime score there, but that block, scoop, and score 24-0.
Yeah,
Wow.
what a
What a way to end the
speaking
half.
of momentum, guys.
Yeah.
We were talking about possible momentum for Simon Kenton, and boy, talk about the mighty Mo swinging the other way on a terrific play. And again, Tally, special teams, special teams, special teams.
We say
That's
it every
how
year.
you win games like this against bigger schools.
And athletes all over the field.
Yeah,
Kingston Brockett, who's 6'4", and a 230-something, picks that up and just goes.
And a specimen of an athlete.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, great play. Super happy for that young man, and I can tell you, I think they could hear Miss Celeste down on the river because I could see her from where I am, absolutely losing her mind, and she should have. Her boy just made a terrific play.
Fantastic.
I have a feeling she was jumping up and down screaming.
Oh yeah. We love you, Miss Celeste.
Yes, we do. We're live on YouTube as well too. I forgot to tell you that the game is available on YouTube on video.
Yeah. Hey, special thanks to Tim Lillard, Brandon Van Brom for their technical expertise. Could you imagine, Mark Talley, without those two and Katie, like just the technical disaster that this whole thing would have been? Goodness gracious, those guys do a tremendous job, and they do it happily, and we love being around those guys.
Just plug it in and turn it on. That's all about I'm good
all
for.
I know how to do. That's for sure.
Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll take a real quick break here. Come back with some scores.
Yeah, we
got some scores.
Kevin's got some scores. We're going to talk about 2A football. We're going to see what's going on around the state, and can't wait.
We'll take a real quick break. Thanks. Or you want to do the scores now?
Nah, we can do it after.
Oh, we'll take a quick break. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Right back after this.
Mark, more Def Leppard.
Yes.
Def Leppard.
All right.
How about a little Kiss on
right
air?
back after this.
Joseph, Michael, Peter, Rose, and Seth Paulson. Enoch has been a student at Beechwood for 11 years, a member of cross country 4 years, academic team 3 years, forensics 5 years, Mu Alpha Theta 3 years, theater 6 years, and a zoo volunteer 4 years. Next year he's undecided on what college to attend. His favorite memory was running in a thunderstorm. That is Enoch Paulson. Next up we have boys golf seniors. First we have Quentin Knazel. Quentin's escorted by Nicole and Jason Knazel. Quentin's been a student at Beechwood for a year, a member of golf, basketball, and baseball teams, a member of the All-A 9th Region Baseball Champions and 35th District Baseball Champions last year. Next year he plans to study golf management. He's undecided on which college. His favorite memory was Jace getting hit in the head with the golf ball. That's Quentin Knazel. Next up, Jacob Sipple. Jacob is escorted by Mike, Amber, Abby, and Ethan Sipple. Jason has been a student at Beechwood for 6 years. He's been a member of the golf team for 3 years, co-founder and co-president of Young Investor Society 2 years, secretary of Future Business Leaders of America 5 years, leadership position 3 years, National Honor Society 2 years, Tiger Ambassador for a year, Drug-Free Club of America and Fellowship of Christian Athletes for 4 years. He won first place at the Governor's School for Entrepreneurs Summer Startup Program, first place regional sales pitch through Square One, Kentucky State second place, introduction to business concepts test through Future Business Leaders of America. He's currently launching his own medtech startup and raising his first equity round. Next year he plans to study finance and economics and build companies that add value to people's lives. His favorite memory was the overnight tournament with the guys at the University Club courses in Lexington. That's Jacob Sipple. Next we have the golf girls. First up, Bella Conrad. Bella is escorted by Julie Jack and Elise Conrad. Bella's a 13-year senior at Beechwood. She's been a member of Varsity Cheer and Varsity Golf for 6 years, Varsity Bowling and National Honor Society for 4 years, Mu Alpha Theta 3 years, Triumph Music Honor Society 2 years, Choir 4 years, Art Honor Society 2 years, Wellness Club and Cheer Youth Board for 2 years. She is the Varsity Cheer Captain, President of Art Honor Society, Vice President of Choir, Treasurer of Wellness Club, Treasurer of the National Honor Society, and an All-A Honor Roll We Are Beechwood Award. Next year, she wants to go to Ohio State and study international business and finance. Her favorite memory was when they found a naked man under a tunnel at the golf course during practice. That's Bella Conrad.
That's one you'll never forget.
Next up, Daniel Garner. Danielle is escorted by Doug and Lori Garner. Danielle is a 13-year senior at Beechwood. Been a member of the golf team for 6 years. She's been named Player of the Week and is an All-A 9th Region State qualifier. She's undecided on what to major in, thinking about attending UK, but keeping her options open. Her favorite memories were getting breakfast with her teammates after practice. That is Danielle Garner. Our next senior is Maya Gilhoff. Maya is escorted by Scott Gilhoff, Cheryl Vari, and Lucas Gilhoff. Maya has been a student at Beechwood for 12 years, a member of the tennis team for 5 years, and archery for 5 years. She's Mu Alpha Theta President, Wellness Club Co-President and Co-Founder, NHS for 2 years, Properties Manager for the Beechwood Musical. Next year, she plans to earn a degree in engineering or architecture. Her favorite memory was when one of her teammates hit a goose at the World of Golf during practice. That's Maya Gilhoff. Next up is Kalia Honorlo. Kalia is escorted by Amy Sean and Luke Honorlo. Kalia is a 13-year senior at Beechwood, been a member of golf for 6 years, music hall for 7 years, choir for 6 years, principal's advisory 2 years, music honor society for 2 years, and was also named player of the week. Next year she plans to go to the University of Kentucky, but is undecided on a major. Her favorite memories were going to World of Golf in the evenings with her teammates. That's Kalia.
The campus of Beechwood High School, 54 Beechwood Road, a beautiful 2025 home opener. Couldn't have asked for any better in ordering it up, 24 Zip Tigers.
Again, three really outstanding first halves for Beechwood Tigers in the first 3 games of the year. Again, coaching staff's got to be pleased, and again, I think what's happening is that a lot of teams that across the state that were our friends our friends down in Mayfield, LCA, and now our new friends down in Belfry, thinking that that this is the year that they could topple the Tigers. I think the Tigers are really making people think about what that's going to look like at the end of the year now, because they look great.
We asked again, Murph, how good are they, man?
Yeah.
We find out every week. I mean, this is an impressive first half. Hopefully it'll continue.
Yeah. So
how about some scores?
Yeah, let's get some scores. What's going on, Coach?
All right, we got, like we said before, Connor still 35-0.
Go Cougars.
Bracken County 34, Brossart nothing.
Wow. Okay, that's okay.
Lloyd 21, Aiken 16 at half.
Oh, man.
Sounds like a pretty good one.
Good Lloyd.
Boyle County 14, Highlands 13, second quarter.
Ooh.
One of the best games in the state.
That's
right.
Yep, that's for the. I think I read where the winner of that game will be number 1 in the state.
Wow, and 5A.
Yep.
Or 4A now.
Well, did you see Boyle County was upset last week by Lexington Catholic?
Really?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, biggest upset of the year so far.
Cuff Calf was up 42-0 at half against Dixie. Now it's 49 in the third. Cal 14, Ryle 7, second quarter.
Cal's 3A school. Yeah,
3A,
man, they're tough.
I just got an update. It was St. Henry's 7, Bellevue 7.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking the Crew, get their first win, first year, but Bellevue's leading 15-7 now in the third quarter.
Okay, good for the Crew.
Holy Cross 41, Holmes nothing, second quarter.
Holy Cross
Is Holy
with a
Cross
chance
good
to go,
this year?
Holy Cross with
Yeah.
a chance to go 4-0.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Man.
And then Ludlow, a barn burner. I think this game's at Dayton, but I might be wrong. But Ludlow 29, Dayton 28 at half.
Ooh, man.
Oh, okay. And taking a look at just the Kentucky high school media poll that was released now, after so many years of different polls and the Associated Press and different Cantrell ratings and Bluegrass Preps, and the one poll that everybody seems to be really looking at as the poll for Kentucky high school football is this media poll. So coming in this week at number 1, Beechwood Tigers in 2A with 11 first place votes. Coming in second, Owensboro Catholic with 5 first place votes. Number 3, our friends from Mayfield. Number 4, Lexington Christian Academy at 1 and 2, and possibly 1 and 3 after their matchup tonight against an outstanding Franklin County team.
They played a tough schedule. I'll give it to them.
Yes.
LCA has.
Tied at number 5, Belfry at 2-1, and Prestonsburg at 2-0. An interesting keep an eye on the Briar Jumpers. They're coming in this week at number 7, 2-1, but they had we'll talk about in a second. They had a really nice win last week. And then number 8, Hancock County. They are currently 3-0. Number 9, Breathitt County 2-1, and coming in at number 10, Monroe County. Bracken County is number 11. But just a closer look at some of the games from the top teams last week. Owensboro Catholic last week, they picked up another RPI win. They defeated 5A Apollo 28-21. Now Apollo,
man, that was a big win for them.
Yeah, Apollo 0-3, and not the greatest program, so it was a close game, but they picked up the win. It's a big win in that game. Remember these two names because I think they're going to be important to us at the end of the year. Junior quarterback Jermel Carruthers, 134 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and one of the players kind of becoming, the leader of that team, senior running back Miles Edge. If you remember him in the state championship game last year, he was our leading rusher in that game last year. He had 211 yards rushing on 29 carries and a touchdown.
I'll be honest, I didn't see Owensboro Catholic being this strong this year after Brady Atwell left last year. I thought, man.
There are some questions about just how strong they are, just from some Louisville and Lexington people paying attention to what's going on downstate. But regardless of how strong they are or aren't, based on the pundits, they're 3-0 and they've picked up three RPI wins. Tonight they'll take on their neighborhood rival 5A Owensboro. They're 1-2, but they have lost to Louisville St. X and Cal, so two of the best teams in the state. So we'll watch that game closely, because if Owensboro Catholic can pick up that win, I would be shocked to see anybody but them at number 1 in the RPI.
No doubt about it.
Number 3. Mayfield 2-1 last week. They got mollywhipped by Paducah Tillman 55-29.
And they're the top ranked team in 4A, aren't they? Tillman. Tillman?
Yep. Paducah Tillman racked up 567 yards of total offense, including 461 through the air. Senior quarterback for Paducah Tillman, Stone Crow. What a name!
Stone Crow, I like that.
He had 409 yards passing and 6 touchdowns. This week, the Mayfield will host at War Memorial Stadium 6A McCracken County. McCracken County 1-2. So if Mayfield can pick up that win, that would be an important win for them. So we'll pay attention to that. As we said, LCA they're 1-2. They're coming in at number 4. They lost last week to Cal Christian Academy Louisville 3A number 1, 47-7. So they took it on the chin last week. Cal racked up 494 yards of offense. Tonight they take on number 3 in 4A, Franklin County, who is 3-0 and rolling. So what you're seeing is, Owensboro Catholic, Mayfield, and LCA really playing strong schedules.
They are,
especially LCA and Owensboro Catholic. Tied at number 5, Belfry and Prestonsburg. Okay, so Belfry 2-1. We were kind of like looking at them as maybe they're a really, really big time threat. But they lost last week too. Again, another great team. 4A number 7, Johnson Central, 46-21. Johnson Central only threw 1 pass in that game, had 377 rushing yards. So Belfry takes on Southwestern, a not so good 0-3 5A team. So that could be a big RPI win for them.
Beechwood leading 24-0 on the first touchdown of the year by Kingston Brockett on a scoop and score by Nathan Paps. And our man, Jack Mercer with the kickoff, fielded by Simon Kenton, takes out to about the 45-yard line, where Simon Kenton starts 1st and 10 from their own 45.
Yeah, tackle on the return there by Atmore, Hoskins, and Colton Craycraft.
Simon Kenton needs to put something together here. They've had a couple of good drives, but got stopped on a 4th down on 1, tried a field goal on the other 4th down. It was blocked by Nathan Paps, who did a fantastic job getting around the end. Kingston Brockett scooped it and scored it.
All right, so on the defensive line, starting the second half, Chase McDaniel, Austin Stephen, Isaac Pilgrim, linebackers Colin Morris and Bo Souder in the middle, Cole Hoskins, Brody Ayler on the outside, corners Colton Craycraft, Nathan Paps, safety Tyler Fryman, and Cale Bearsmith.
Grant Webb again in the shotgun formation. Kyle King goes into motion right in front of him. He gets it. Fakes a handoff. He's under heavy pressure, and he's going to be sacked. He gets a ball out. They might be calling out a fumble. No, incomplete pass. They gave him an incomplete pass on that. He was immediately hit by 2 Tigers.
Yeah, just, again, pressure on the outside. These tackles for Simon Kenton struggling with the speed that the Tigers can bring with Ayler, who terrific job right there getting to Grant Webb, Hoskins, and Chase McDaniel. You're talking about 3 really explosive athletes on the edge of this Beechwood Tigers defense, and Simon Kenton really struggling with that.
2nd and 10. Simon Kenton did not huddle on this play. See if they try to go a little bit of hurry up here. Webb again joined in the backfield by Pendleton. Man comes into motion now. He gets it down, hands it to him. Come around the left-hand side. A nice job to cut that edge off there, and he had to cut it back inside into Tigers. No gain. Gain of 1.
Yeah, and that's the play that they ran to Pendleton 3 times to the right side on the last drive in the second half. They ran that same play to the left side, and Isaac Pilgrim shut that down. Just a terrific job by Pilgrim, who's done a really nice job from his defensive tackle position. And again, Coach Wynn just trying to establish the run and not really being successful at that tonight because of how strong this front seven for Beechwood is.
Cole Hoskins did a great job on that play, too. He forced him back inside.
Yep. Yes, he did. Set that edge for sure. Webb again in shotgun formation. 3rd down and 9, call it from their own 46. Gets a snap. Looks to his left. A screen pass set up and almost intercepted. And he got it! Austin Stevenson. Go, Austin. 1 man to beat. Get by him. He tries to truck him.
Wow.
Nice pick by Austin Stevenson. Takes it down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, just a great job. And, Austin Stevenson, a big man, but he can move. And, he if he could have made one more person miss, and he could have taken it to the house. But just a terrific play right there. And, again, Coach Wynn trying everything and to try to, get something accomplished against this fierce Tigers defense. And right there, that play just read perfectly.
I thought it was a great call, though, honestly.
Yeah, it was. Austin Stevenson read that from start to finish. Ed McQueen now in shotgun, joined in the backfield by Ayler and Pabst. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his left now, throws over to Pabst coming out of the backfield, catches it at the 25. Tough man to tackle, picks up a few yards, takes it down inside the 20 down to about the 17.
Yeah, nice tackle out there, potentially a touchdown-saving tackle by Tucker Obers, who's played well tonight.
Looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards on that. They will. 2nd down and 7, and McQueen gets a call from the sideline.
Yeah, Coach, you're right. It was a good call because they hadn't run him. It looked like some sort of a middle screen there, but, the pressure caused Grant Webb just to throw that ball just a little bit too early.
Right.
Queen joined in the backfield by Ayler on the 2nd down and 7. Ball spotted on the 22. He fakes it to Ayler, throws it out to Pabst again. Wide open. Nice block out there by Aerosmith. Gets the man. 10-5 touchdown. Aerosmith, beautiful block.
What a play! And again, just the arsenal of skills by these Beechwood skill position players. Caleb Aerosmith, who has shown toughness since the minute that he stepped on the field as a freshman for the Beechwood Tigers. Right there, just a terrific block to allow Nathan Pabst to curl inside of him and take it down the sideline. Another great play by Nathan Pabst as well.
Great block, Caleb. Now again, Jack Mercer out for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. With 10 minutes and 7 seconds left to go after the interception by Austin Stevenson, Beechwood takes a 31-0 lead over Simon Kenton. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
On the campus of Beechwood High School, Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 31-0. Jack Mercer out for the kickoff. Caleb Aerosmith, outstanding block. Nathan Pabst, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
2nd of the night, 4th receiving touchdown of the season in 4 games.
Kick is squib. Simon Kenton, man, picks it up, takes it up the middle. Nice job from the kicker. Just slow him down, Jack.
Jack Mercer with the tackle. Touchdown-saving tackle right there. Great job by him being in the right spot and using that big, strong, athletic body of his to get in front of the returner. I'm telling you, he's going to be a player.
Squib that kick. It was picked up nicely there from the Simon Kenton back, number 8. I think that's who that was. That'll be Colton Farsling picked up about in the Beechwood territory down to the 45-yard line.
All right, we got Pilgrim, Brockett, and McDaniel on the defensive line. Morris, Ayler, Hoskins, and I believe is that Landry Queen seeing his first action at middle linebacker tonight.
Grayson Harris is in for the Wildcat formation. He has done this a couple times earlier in the game. He gets a snap. Quarterback keeper to the right. He is met by Pilgrim immediately. Going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, Pilgrim on the last 2 drives, he's made big plays at the line of scrimmage. This time, on another run attempt, those plays just aren't working. They're going to have to do something because they're not. This front 7 is playing great football tonight. Great job by Isaac Pilgrim again.
He's responded because I know before maybe the first quarter, Coach Ball was not happy with something that happened, and he took it, but he's obviously responded to it.
Coach
which
Ball,
is what you're supposed to do.
a master. He's surgical about motivating these boys.
2nd and 10 now. Webb in the shotgun. Throws it deep down to the left-hand side. Has Harris down there. Nice coverage.
But a nice
catch by Harris. The Tiger was all over him. That was Anderson Durrett on the coverage. It was complete all the way down inside the Beechwood 5 down to the 4. Simon Kenton's best chance of the game for sure.
Yeah, and you got to give Grant Webb credit on that one. He had pressure coming, in particular from Cole Hoskins off the edge, and he was able to stay in the pocket and deliver a perfectly thrown ball to Grayson Harris.
That's going to be 1st and goal. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 5 after the interception on the last possession. Beechwood leading 31-0. 8:50 to go, clock running, 3rd quarter. See if the Tigers can keep them out of the end zone here.
Got Paps and Durrett at the corners, Fryman and Aerosmith at safety.
Webb under center, joined in the backfield by 2 Pioneers. Gets a snap, hands it off to the second man through. He's going to pick up maybe 1 down to about the 3. Tough sledding. Souter and others in on the tackle.
Yeah, nice job by the Beechwood defense there. I'm not sure who that was coming off the edge. That might
Brody.
have been. Yeah, that was
Brody.
that was a nice tackle.
They're going to give him 2 yards on that. The ball spotted at the Beechwood 2. 2nd and goal here for Simon Kenton. Had a chance to get some scoring in the first half, but had a blocked field goal.
Grayson Harris lined up on the right side, 1-on-1 with Anderson Durrett.
Again, Webb under center. Man comes into motion. Hands it to him around the left-hand side. Cuts him back inside. Going to reach. Maybe.
No, I don't think he got in.
They put arms up.
Give it to him. Yep.
They did give him a touchdown. Nice effort there by Jordan Pendleton. He stretched it out at the last second and just got it into the end zone for a Simon Kenton touchdown.
Yeah, nice job by Grant Webb leading the Pioneers down the field on that drive. And again, we talked about what happened here.
Oh, injured
player.
player. That's going to be the man who scored a touchdown, Jordan Pendleton.
That would be a dramatic loss for the Pioneers. But that's a big touchdown for Simon Kenton, guys. You got to give him credit for staying in. They've got talent. Pendleton's a talented kid. He's got, as I said earlier, he's got over 3,000 yards of total offense in his career. They've got Grayson Harris, who's one of the best receivers in the state. Coach Joe Wynn just trying to put all these pieces together.
Man, huge crowd here tonight. They're all the way on the hill on the left, all the way up on the stands on the right in the end zone. Packed house. Beautiful night again for football. And Pendleton's up on his own, and it's good to see he's walking off the field. Extra point time here for Simon Kenton.
Oh, they're going for 2.
Oh, they are going for 2. Oh, man.
Why not?
Looks like a Wildcat snap. Landon Brown in there. No, again, kept it. Quarterback rolls to his right. That's Webb. Keeps rolling, throws it back, and it is tipped down, incomplete. Score will say 31-6. So Simon Kenton does get on the board with 7:51 to go in the 3rd quarter. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 31-6. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go
On the campus of Beechwood High School, Simon Kenton out to kick off. Beechwood leading 31-6 after the 2-point conversion fail. One man deep for the Tigers. Who is that? Ayler?
Yeah.
Yep. Brandon Ayler standing alone at his own 10-yard line. Kickoff is made. Good kick, high. Ayler catches it at about the 12 on the left-hand side, takes it out to the 20. Picks up a good block, 25-30. Cut through the hole there. Nice run back, takes it out to about the 39-yard line. How they're going to spot it. Almost at the 40, 1st and 10 Tigers.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Simon Kenton.
I don't know if it was a good tackle.
Yeah, but it was, well, it's
when you get steamrolled.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Ayler's done that to a few guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just so strong.
Yeah,
the amount of work that he's put in, to get stronger and to just be this athletic specimen he is. I mean, you see how hard that young man works in the weight room.
They spotted it back to 38 now. 1st and 10 Tigers. Queen in the backfield, joined by Ayler. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his left, now throws to his left. Fryman fell down, it looks like, almost caught it. Did catch it, but he still, great catch there. Fryman picks up about 4 yards out to the 42.
Yeah, and I think that's either 5 or 6 receptions on the night for Tyler, having himself a night. And again, you're seeing a lot of getting Tyler some reps running some underneath routes, which is, it's again, you use these games where you've got healthy leads and where you're probably going to win the game to work some kinks out of the offense and run some things you normally don't.
Do they throw it deep? Not this time. Again, Emmett complete first down. I think that's Ayler. Takes it inside the 50 all the way down to the Simon Kenton 45-yard line. Nice pickup.
I mean, honestly, Coach Hergen's taking what they're giving.
Yeah, that's
no doubt.
They're scared to death of the speed, which they should be, but you're just giving the easy short passes.
Yeah. First down, Tigers, ball to Simon Kenton, 45.
Yeah, 13-yard pickup on that. 13-yard pickup on that hookup between Queen and Ayler. Ayler comes into tonight. That's his 3rd catch of the year. He came in with 2 catches, 10 yards receiving, and a score.
Emmett Quinn has looked very good the first 3 weeks here. The new quarterback for the Tigers, junior, 6'3", about 215. Not a small kid. Now they did call a timeout here. Greg Herget had to call a timeout. Had a little bit of a confusion there. We'll stay right here with you. Reset it for you. 6:26 to go, 3rd quarter. Beechwood 31, Simon Kenton 6.
Yeah, I want to talk real quick about we left off with Belfry, but tied with Belfry at number 5 in 2A is Prestonburg. Prestonburg 3-0. Last week they defeated Hazard, who was ranked number 6 in single A, 23-9. In that game, they rushed for 372 yards. Did not throw a pass.
I was about to say, Prestonburg sounds like a team that likes to run the football.
Their senior running back, who has just had a tremendous start to his senior season, King Patton, 227 yards rushing.
King Patton, that's a good name too.
19 carries, 2 touchdowns. He also had 16 tackles on defense. So Prestonsburg picks up another win. Not an RPI win though, but they're now 3-0. But Somerset, the Briar Jumpers, again, always kind of lurking.
Yes.
They're 2-1 now. Last week they defeated Southwestern. Southwestern's 0-3, but it's an RPI win for them. They won that game 35-7. In that game, senior quarterback Chris Hughes, 126 yards, passing in a touchdown, but he rushed for 160 yards and 2 scores. Also had 12 tackles. One of the best players in 2A football this year. So Somerset, that's an RPI win for them. So, a big win for them. Tonight they take on single A Paris. Paris is 3-0, but I expect Somerset to come away with that win.
That's a fun place to play, but we always had to go down there on Labor Day weekend.
I know.
And the traffic was unbelievable. After the timeout, 1st and 10 Tigers at the Simon Kenton 45. Emmett Queen joined in the backfield by Ayler, 2 receivers to his right. He throws it again out the pops to his right, catches it to 50, makes a man miss, comes it back inside the 40. Man, wow. He can scoot all the way inside the 40 to the 36, real close to a first down.
Yeah, 9-yard pickup there for Pabst. And guys, Nathan, he's now got four receiving touchdowns. He's probably close to 400 yards receiving.
Man,
I mean, he is going to put up some serious numbers this year. One, just because of what a talented kid he is, and he's ready to explode onto the scene as one of the best players in the state. But 2, because of the coverage being applied to Tyler Fryman, he's going to benefit from that.
2nd down and 1. See if we get an end zone shot here. We do. Fryman takes it down to the right side. Touchdown! Emmett Queen.
Wow.
Tyler Fryman. Beautiful throw. Wow. Single coverage again. Can't do that to Fryman.
Golly, Fryman,
Well-
what a route. He had that young man beat by a mile down the sideline.
36 yards.
Actually, one heck of a pass, too.
It sure
Put it in a
was.
perfect spot.
No doubt about it. And our man Jack Mercer out for the extra point.
So, Murph, do you know these the chain guys?
I do, yes.
Oh, that's a crew.
I wanna-
Burns.
I've been meaning to say this, and I keep forgetting. I saw something extremely cool before this game.
Okay, let's talk about that. Yeah.
When we come back?
Yeah, when we come
All
back.
right, all right.
Martelli, give us the score.
We'll take a real quick break with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Third quarter, Beechwood 38, Simon Kenton 6. Thanks. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Back live at Beechwood High School. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 38-6. Jack Mercer out for the extra point. After this kick, we're going to hear the story about the chain gang here. Phil Dietz, Brady Burns, Kelly Burns, and others. The kick again is short. Picked up by Simon Kenton at about the 27. Taken out to about just south of the 40s. Not down yet, but progress has stopped. They're going to mark it at the 38.
You know, Mark,
Yes.
you could have set me up for this with a little chain gang. Back on the chain.
Mark, he's right.
Man,
he is right.
I always mess
come
up
on,
on the
man.
music,
Come on.
man.
Anyway, I
Yes.
saw the Brandon Slusher, and I don't know who was all out there, but they presented the chain gang who's here every home game.
Yes.
Doing a change for God knows how
Phil
long.
Dietz has been doing it for at least 15 years, and
Yeah.
and Burns. Yeah,
They presented them with a state ring from last year. so
Cool.
it was really cool.
that is awesome.
What was their reaction, Coach?
Oh, they were all, they put them on immediately. Put
Yeah.
them on, and then they had their hands sticking out like they were engaged or something. You know?
That is awesome. All right, Tigers back on defense. Simon Kenton's got the ball first and 10 from their own 37. Webb again in shotgun, gets it. Looks to his right now, down the middle, and throws across the middle. Tipped by the Tigers and intercepted.
Yeah,
That's picked off.
Anderson Durrett on
Anderson
the pick.
Durrett down to about the 40, their second interception of the game. Nice tip there. Forget who tipped
It's
that.
Colin Morris.
Colin did.
Colin Morris has had a terrific game tonight. He's got a ton of tackles, but right there, he dropped into coverage and was able to tip that pass. Wasn't able to bring it in, but was able to tip it right to Anderson Durrett, who was waiting, and took it into Simon Kenton territory. Just another great play by this defense tonight.
Sudden change here. See what the Tigers do. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 39-yard line. First down and 10, leading 38-6. 5:25 to go third quarter. Ayler joins Emmett Queen in the backfield. Single coverage down here on Aerosmith. Two receivers to Emmett Queen's left. He gets a snap. Fakes to Ayler. Rolls to his right. Still rolling. Throws complete to Bo Souter, who gets it, and he's going to be tough to bring down. And he runs over two Pioneers down to the 15-yard line. Mercy. Man.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot that at the 18, so that's a 21-yard pickup. And again, when Bo Souter gets the ball, he goes for a while. I mean, just again,
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't want to be a DB
No,
back there when he's on a full
sir.
speed run.
No. Having a tight end in this offense is even, man, and it's incredible. All the weapons. Empty backfield now for Emmett Queen. First down, Tigers at the Simon Kenton 18. Two receivers to his right, three to his left. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his right, and throws incomplete. Intended for Brody Ayler. I don't think Brody thought he was the intended receiver. Falls incomplete.
So Emmett with his 3 touchdowns tonight, the first quarter to Nathan Paps, to kick off the third quarter, another one to Nathan Paps, and then the one just a few minutes ago to Tyler Fryman. He now has 9 touchdown passes, no interceptions this year. What a start to this season for Emmett Queen.
Wow. Second down and 10. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 23-yard line on the right hash. Fryman and Aerosmith go out to Emmett's left, joined in the backfield by Pabst and Ayler. Emmett gets a snap, hands it to Paps on the left-hand side. Nice block, kick-out block back, but nice job from the Simon Kenton cornerback to come back in, make the tackle.
Yeah, there was a big hole there for Nathan to get to, but it was closed quickly by the Simon Kenton defender. Nice blocks there. I saw a nice block inside by Bo Souter. So the hole was there. We just didn't get to it.
They'll give him 1 yard on the play, bring up a 3rd down and 9. The ball is spotted on the Simon Kenton 17. 2 receivers to Emmett's right, joined in the backfield with Paps Dan Ayler again. Emmett gets a snap, fakes to Paps, rolls to his right, still rolling, complete over to Ayler. 1st down, takes it inside the 5. Ball falls out. It gets knocked out. Ayler holding his shoulder. He's all right. The ball is going to be spotted at the 6-yard line, and a flag goes up late.
Looks like some words were spoken between the Pioneers and the Tigers after the hit on the sideline.
Ayler was holding his shoulder after the hit. Hopefully he's all right. He's standing over on the sidelines. Looks okay. See what the call is.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that against the Tigers.
Yeah, they're moving us back here. Unsportsmanlike conduct, but it'll be after the play. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down, and the Tigers will have the ball outside the Simon Kenton 20. Call it the 23, 22.
Looks like a good game down in Owensboro Catholic. Owensboro 7-7 in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, yeah. If OC wins that game, they will really help them in the RPI.
They're pretty tough.
They're very good. Yeah, Owensboro is now they're 1-2, but they've lost to Cal, number 1 in 3A, and one other. That's Louisville St. X, number 2 in 6A.
Wow.
Still 1st and 10, though. Ball back at the 22. Hands it off to Paps up the middle, right side, cuts it out, takes it down to 15. Nice pickup there on 1st down. Picks up about 7.
Yeah, nice blocking on the right side there by Jacob Ross and right tackle Kyle Shaw. To allow Paps to pick up a little bit of extra yardage when it looked like initially he might not have an opening.
2nd down and 3, we'll call it. Ball spotted at the Simon Kenton 15. Tigers running some clock here. 3:44 to go 3rd quarter. 38-6. Tigers leading over Simon Kenton. Impressive season so far for the Tigers. A great start. Ayler and Paps join Queen in the backfield. Fryman and Aerosmith lined up to his left. Queen gets a snap, looks to his left, quickly complete to Fryman. Wow. This is going to be trouble. 10-5, makes a man miss, down about the 6.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there by Grayson Harris. Again, that's a one-on-one between 2 of the best athletes in Northern Kentucky.
1st and goal.
All right. Tigers pick up a 1st down, ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 6. We'll call it the 7, hard to see from here. We'll check it on the TV. That is the 7.
About the 7, yeah.
We are on YouTube. All the home games will be on YouTube again this year.
Look at the number of people against the wall in the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people here tonight. Love it.
Great crowd. 1st down and goal, Tigers.
Bo Souter in a tight end on the right side.
Emmett Queen gets a snap, hands it to Ayler coming through. Going to pick up a few yards. Still going, chugging inside the 5. Picks up a couple of yards there on 1st down. Clock still running, 2:29 to go.
And for Simon Kenton, they, as they're looking at another potential loss, a disappointing start to this season for Coach Wynn. They will be 2-2, but the Pioneer Nation hope for a better start this year.
2nd down and goal. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 4-yard line. Queen again joined in the backfield by Ayler. He gets it, rolls to his right, throws in the back of the end zone. Nice effort by Fryman, just off his hands, incomplete. Had him open there for a second.
A little bit high.
Yep.
Guys, Simon Kenton, 2 consecutive non-winning seasons. They've had non-winning seasons for the last 5 years. They haven't made it to round 3 of the playoffs since 2019. This stretch since 2020 where the Pioneers have really struggled comes after a 15-year run where they had 14 winning seasons from 2005 to 2019, including 8 straight from 2012 to 2019. During that run, 85-20.
3rd down and goal, Tigers. Ball spot on Simon Kenton 3. Simon Kenton's going to call a timeout. We'll stay right here with you.
Coach Marksbury, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He
Coach
did a great
Marksbury.
job.
So
He had a
and-
heck of a career.
So
Yeah.
85-20 during that run, and state they made either the state quarterfinals or round 3 in all 8 of those years. In 2000, their last state championship game appearance was in 2008. Let me double check and make sure that's right before I. Yep, and that was in that game they lost 48-0 to Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity.
And that year for Simon Kenton, if you remember, they had Miles Simpson and Coach. You remember Big Miles Simpson in the year he had Mark Talley. How about this? 284 carries that season for Jeff Marksbury and the Pioneers. 2,309 yards rushing and 37 touchdown. Boys, those are Sean Alexander
Yeah, I was about to
numbers.
say that,
Yeah.
just like Sean Alexander numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, but Marksbury, 22 incredible seasons, ended up 159 losses, or 159 wins and 103 losses.
I just got a call from the satellite up around Mars that said it picked up our scoreboard perfectly. They picked it up fine. They could see it.
I'll be honest with you. I guarantee you, planes going into the airport can see that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
they're teary-eyed at that height video before. I mean, what an incredible
Very
addition
cool
to this complex.
No
All
doubt.
right, here we go.
3rd down and goal. Tigers have the ball on the Simon Kenton 3-yard line. Again, Emmett Queen joined in the backfield by Brody Ayler. Little bit tighter formation this time. Fryman and Souter out on either side. He gets the ball, looks towards Souter, now
Wide
throws it in the open. Ayler,
Brody
beautiful
Ayler.
catch. Touchdown.
What a great job by
Yeah.
Brody Ayler. That's his second receiving touchdown of the season, the 3rd of his career. It was a flag down.
Yeah, again,
He spun the ball
after
in
the
end zone.
play.
Let's see what they're going to call here.
He did the old spin.
He might hear
That's
about
a
that on the
second.
sideline.
Does that mean anything? That's his second.
I don't. Oh, that's a good call. I don't
That's
know.
his second unsportsmanlike.
I think that might be exactly what they're talking about here. Yeah.
And he is hearing it from Coach Hergen. I can promise you that.
Yeah. We could hear that clearly up here in the radio booth.
And rightly so. I mean, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he get ejected this game? Does he got to sit out a game? I have no idea.
I think that's exactly what occurs.
They picked up the flag, or they're going to call it on the kickoff. I think he might have picked it up because they didn't step off any yards, and he didn't call it from midfield. So, looks like he picked it up. Hopefully he did. Jack Mercer out for the extra point.
Yep. I just heard Coach Ball say that's exactly why you're not playing next week.
Oh man, that's a
Yeah.
loss. That's a loss. All right, moving forward, let's get this extra point. Jack Mercer again lining up for the extra point. Holder Nathan Pabst and snapper Zach True. By the way, what a great job Zach True's done this
Yes.
year at the long snapper position.
Mercer out for the extra point. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is
Good.
good.
There we go, Jack.
With 1 minute, 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Beechwood 45, Simon Kenton 6. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers, running clock.
Yep. On the campus of Beechwood High School, they are going to mark that penalty off. It was an unsportsmanlike penalty on Brody Ayler after the touchdown. We're going to be kicking off now from the 25-yard line. Freshman Jack Mercer out to do the kicking duties.
All right, we got Durrett, McDaniel, Maddox Hatton, Colin Ritter, Calvin Burkhart, I think Jake Atmore, Kyle Ritter in on this kickoff.
Jack squibs a kick, picked up by Simon Kenton at their own 35 out to their 45 into Beechwood territory down about the 47. Simon Kenton will take over 1st and 10. Trailing 45-6, though. Clock will be running now, 1:41 to go third quarter.
All right, on the tackle there, Colin Ritter with the initial contact. Kyle Ritter cleaned it up. Nice job by the Ritter boys. All right, so let's see. We've got some replacements here on defense. We got Maddox Hatton, Kyle Ritter, Landry Queen, and Garrison Wilson in at linebackers. Wilson and Hatton outside, Ritter and Queen inside. I think we've got, we'll do the defensive line and defensive backs next series, or next play.
Grant Webb back in the quarterback. 2 receivers line up to either side. He gets a snap. And under heavy pressure immediately and dropped
Maddox
down
Hatton.
to the 40. Nice play.
Maddox Hatton, sophomore outside linebacker who had a defensive touchdown in the JV game 2 weeks ago, just showing great explosiveness off the edge. And, again, these are the starters still in for Simon Kenton, and Hatton absolutely just that blew right past the offensive tackle to pick up that sack. Great play, Maddox Hatton.
Big loss of 10 yards all the way back down to the Simon Kenton 43. It'll be 2nd and 20.
All right, got Kellen Seamer and Will Wayne Scott in at corners, and I believe that's Anderson Durrett moving from corner to safety, and Calvin Burkhart in at safety as well.
Grant Webb, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, joining in the backfield by a back. Man comes in motion, hands it to him. Coming across, he's going to pick up some good yardage back into Beechwood territory, get the sack yardage back, plus about a yard down to the 46.
And it looks like
Grayson Harris on the carry.
Yes.
Third down and 9, call it.
Garrison Wilson on the tackle. Be nice to see this second string defensive unit for the Tigers stop the Pioneers here.
Sure would be. Grant Webb again. 3 receivers out to his left. Now a timeout is being called, and that's the end of the third quarter. So we'll take a real quick break here going into the fourth quarter. Beechwood leading Simon Kenton 45-6. Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. We'll be right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Here's live on the campus of Beechwood High School. Fourth quarter just getting underway, and Simon Kenton facing a 3rd down and 9. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 46.
All right, on the defensive line, Jacob Bishry, Abe Graber, and George Wilson.
Again, quarterback in shotgun formation, Grant Webb. Man comes into motion. That's Harris, hands it to him again. Same play as last time. Going to pick up some decent yardage down to the 40. Still short of the first down by a couple. Bring up 4th down. Simon Kenton will be going for it. We'll call it a 4th and 3.
It looked like Garrison Wilson, Kyle Ritter, and maybe, Landry Queen all in on that tackle. Big play here for this unit.
Webb again. 3 receivers to his left, joined in the backfield by 29. I think that Adam Hubbard or flag here.
Definitely offsides.
Yeah.
They had 4 guys in the neutral zone.
Offsides it is. That'll give Simon Kenton a first down. Automatic first down, takes the ball down to the Beechwood 35. A couple of unfortunate penalties here for the Tigers this game, but can't complain too much, leading 45-6. But I'm sure the coaches will complain a little.
Well,
bit
they just want to see these young men in here like man up. It's time to man up.
No doubt. Grant Webb in the shotgun, gets it, looks to his left, still looking to his left, has some time now over the middle, complete. Out there to Harris again, nice pickup inside the 15, down to about the 20. 12 of Grayson Harris, first down, Simon Kenton.
Yeah, and again, Grayson Harris is one of the best receivers in the state. Those numbers last year, 89 receptions. I mean, you don't see that number of receptions very often by a high school wide receiver. He's just, again, one of the best in the state.
Harris checks out on this play. Jordan Pendleton checks in. First down and 10 here for Simon Kenton. Ball in the Beechwood 12. Clock is running. 10 minutes ago, fourth quarter just getting underway. Beechwood 45-6 lead on the 2025 season opener. Webb gets a snap. Hands it to Pendleton coming through. He's met immediately and thrown back.
So when we speak of future big parts of this team in the next 2 years, Abe Graber playing a defensive tackle position right there. He pushed the lineman for Simon Kent into the backfield, shed the blocker, and was able to tackle the ball carrier without giving up any yards. Great play. Graber is
he 65, Murph?
Yes, he is a big, strong, athletic defensive lineman, and also a very fine basketball player for Coach Hart.
Loss of 3 on that play.
Just
takes it all the way back to the 13 or 15, second and 13.
Remember I said this in 2 years when he's making a name for him across the state.
Webb gets a ball, hands it to the back, coming through, cuts to the left-hand side, met by a host of Tigers. Going to get it inside the 15 to about the 13.
Yeah, a tackle on the play there by Maddox Hatton and Landry Queen, but a really nice job by Jacob Bishry, the defensive tackle on that side of the Beechwood defense. Again, pushing the starting offensive lineman into the backfield to open up room for Hatton and Queen to make the tackle.
3rd and 11, ball spotted on the Beechwood 13. Simon Kenton definitely will do 4 downs here, trying to get it into the end zone, trailing 48-6. Webb again, shotgun formation, joined in the backfield by Colton Farsing. He gets it, rolls to his left, still rolling to his left, throws back across his body. Is it caught? It is. Not quite into the end zone, out about the 1.
And that's Grayson Harris again.
Nice play.
Yeah, I mean, there's no mystery to this offense in a lot of ways, but one of the things you can always count on is, I mean, Harris is going to get, he's going to get most of the targets for this team.
Clock down to 8:02 to go and running, fourth quarter. First down and goal, Simon Kenton, ball in the Beechwood 1. Webb stays in the game, lining up under center this time, joined in the backfield by 2 Pioneers. Webb gets a snap and takes a knee or fumbles.
Oh,
looks like he
I think
fumbled.
I think he lost it. Let's see.
Beechwood.
We've got it.
Beechwood gets that ball. Get out of here.
Yep.
Man, they sure did.
Who's got it?
Turnover.
Who's got the ball?
I think 56.
Man.
Maybe Landry Queen, maybe Jacob Bistry. I'm not sure. It's hard to see from where we are up here.
Grant Webb had the snap, immediately hit his knee, and a Beechwood Tiger came up with the ball, first down. Ball at their own 3. See if the starters come back in for offense. Doesn't look like they will.
Yeah, we saw on that play earlier, I believe it was late in the second half, where there was a problem on the exchange and Webb dropped the ball. You just wonder if that was another example of maybe some issues on the exchange.
They must have
that the
recovered.
Oh,
they
okay.
recovered it in the end zone because they're putting the ball at the 20.
Okay,
right.
So the Tigers start 1st and 10 from their own 20. We've got Cole Coppage in at quarterback.
On the line, we've got Chase Wolfeck. Let's see. I believe that's – I can't see the numbers. We'll get that in a second. Jacob Bishry at right guard.
Garrison Wilson on the carry. He's going to go to the right-hand side. Some tough yardage. Picks up about 2 on first down. Clock is running, though. Under 7 to go, fourth quarter. Unfortunately, Brody Ayler might have to miss next week's game against Covington Catholic. That's about the only bad thing that's happened tonight.
I don't think there's any might to it. I think he's done.
We got looks like Micah Bottom in at left guard. Jacob Bishry at right guard. Let's see, I believe the right tackle is Abe Graber, who we were just speaking of, and I believe that, let's see, the center is Paul Stevenson.
Give Garrison Wilson 2 yards on that. Cole Coppage again joined in the backfield by Garrison. He gets a snap, hands it to him, come around the left-hand side, met by Simon Kenton, right defensive end. Loss of 2 back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
And again, this is another example. This crew that's out here right now has got a lot of young men that are going to be big parts of this team over the next 2 years. So this is where the coaches really want to see this offense get something accomplished here on this drive. Cole Coppage, one of the best backup quarterbacks in the state of Kentucky. Be interesting to see if they let him air it out a little bit here. He is a very accurate passer.
He'd be starting for a lot of teams, no doubt. Cole gets a ball, fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, throws downfield wide open, number 24, 45, 50, down to the 45, 40. Down tackled inside the inside the 35, down about the 31.
And that Oliver Tiemann on the reception, his first varsity reception. Just a great throw, great play design. And that play, which we saw a couple of times last year, both in the varsity games at the end of games and in JV games, that he connected with Aiden Dickey so well on. Yeah. This time, Oliver Tiemann for a big gainer.
First down, Tigers all the way down to the Simon Kenton 30. Beautiful play there by Cole Coppage.
Yeah, it sure was. He's a very accurate passer. I mean, to have a backup quarterback of the caliber of Cole Coppage, very lucky.
Cole gets it, hands it to Garrison Wilson. Nice hole, picks up down to 15, inside the 15, all the way down to about the 12.
Yeah, nice block there by fullback Kyle Ritter, who's able to turn a linebacker inside at the line of scrimmage to allow Garrison, who's just got so much speed and athleticism, to kind of run right off of Kyle to pick up that yardage.
They'll give him 7 yards on that first down carry. Ball spotted all the way down to the Simon Kenton 23. Clock is running all the way down to 4:35 left in this game. Beechwood 45, Simon Kenton 6.
Colin Ritter, Durrett, Kellen Seamer, wide receivers on the left side of the field.
Coppage gets a snack, hands it to Garrison Wilson, makes one man miss, but the second man gets him. Back to about the 25, loss of 1. Bring up a 3rd down and about 5 here for Beechwood.
That was Kyle Ritter.
That was Ritter. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so they're using Kyle mainly in this on this drive as a fullback, but that time they gave Garrison a breather, and now they're going to send Kyle off, and they're going to bring Garrison in for what looks to be maybe some sort of spread design on this next play.
3rd down, call it 5. See if Cole Coppage can convert this 3rd down as he did on the last one. 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Wilson joins him in the backfield. Cole Coppage quickly throws out to the left, caught it about the 20, going to need to pick up some more yards, and does. Wow. Number 13 for Beechwood, that's Kellen Seamer. Seamer.
Yeah.
That's a first down inside the 15.
Yeah, very good athlete.
Yeah, Kellen Seamer, just a terrific receiver. Again, another player who's going to be a big part of this offense and defense moving forward over the next 2 years. Supremely talented, great receiver, great hands, speed after he catches the ball. He had 3 touchdowns in the JV game 2 weeks ago against Newport Central Catholic. He's a playmaker.
Great play by Kellen Seamer. Yep. First catch for him as well, too. Cole Coppage gets a snap, hands it off, fakes it, keeps it himself, takes it inside the 10. Nice fake there. Flag comes in late, might be a face mask. They're going to mark Cole down at about the 7, see what the flag is.
Yeah, and aside from being an accurate passer and just a tremendous field general when he's out there, no matter if it's with the first team or second string or JV, I mean, he's also a really, really good mobile threat. Can really run well. And I'll tell you, and again, I just have to say this because in all my years of coaching youth football, he's one of the best players I ever coached. Wow. When he was in 5th or 6th grade, he scored, I believe, 29 touchdowns for a team I coached.
Was a face mask caught on Simon Kenton, so it'll be an automatic 1st and goal now. Ball spotted at the Simon Kenton 3. Cole Coppage joined in the backfield by 2 backs, hands it to Garrison coming through. He'll be thrown for about a 2-yard loss. 2nd and goal from the 5.
All right, so I guess I'm safe to say this.
Yes.
Say it.
You gentlemen just won your 100th game.
Down the air. Now hold on. Tally, we got to think this through.
Hold on, I got something for you.
Well,
oh man, You got us cookies?
Oh,
Get out, man. Those are awesome.
Let's get a
Hey,
picture
little
of these.
flower,
Little
flower up
That-
the street.
That's
That is
beautiful.
amazing. Let's get a picture
Kevin
of that.
Gray,
We're gonna
you're
get
the
that out.
man.
These are
Unbelievable.
You are the man.
You guys are fantastic at what you do. I
Thank
don't know
you.
why I do it with you because
We love you. Oh, man. Snap goes over Cole Coppedge's head. He smartly just falls on it, though.
But I'd like to eat one of these.
Those look
Go
good.
ahead, man.
Those look
Dig
really
in. We're
good.
going to be chowing on those. That's dessert after my pizza from Camper Rosso
Yeah,
tonight.
let's give Brandon one of these. as
Mercy.
well.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
Here.
definitely.
We have our technical
No
guru one
doubt.
of these.
That was a big loss there. Cole, the snap was over his head. It bounced back at about the 17 where he fell on it. It'll be 3rd down and goal now. Ball spotted on the Simon Kenton 17.
Mark, can you believe 100 wins?
This is our 8th year
Yeah,
doing this,
yeah,
man.
it's geez.
Unbelievable. A lot of fun.
Awesome.
It is a
Now, Mark,
privilege.
have you gone back and listened to the some of the first
Oh,
games?
I should do that,
You've
yeah.
got to do that. It's priceless.
Cole Coppedge empty backfield. Gets a snap under heavy pressure. Is going to take a sack all the way back to the 24. It'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 24. Let's see if that freshman kicker can kick about a 40-yarder.
Oh, I think he's definitely got
Are they
the
going to
leg
try
for
it? Come on, man. Let Jack try that.
I don't think
Nope, they're going to go for it. 4th and 23.
No, but in all seriousness, no, we got a lot of things to be thankful for around
Yes.
this school.
Yes,
but
we do.
The sports programs, you guys do a great job on the air.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Baseball-wise, when you guys came to
Thank
me and
you.
said, we want to do this,
We
I was
love it.
pumped.
We love
You
it.
know, and so you guys do a fantastic
Wow,
job,
we're-
and congratulations.
Thank
We
you,
appre-
sir.
we
This
appreciate
cookie
that,
is
buddy.
good. I'm
We
going to eat about
appreciate
2
that.
more of those. Cole Coppedge gets a snap. I'm eating a cookie. Throws it over the middle. Complete. Tackle down about the 15. Now that'll be a change of possession. Simon Kenton takes over 1st and 10.
Nice catch there by Kellen Seymour, and he took a pretty good hit right there from Simon Kenton, starting linebacker. I believe. Let's see who that was. That was Peyton Testerman, talented sophomore.
Shout
and guys,
out to Little Flower, man.
Yes, Little Flower.
cookies are
are they
Excellent.
good? I can't wait.
And that's going to be the last play of the game. Clock is running down. 7-6-5. Beechwood 45. Simon Kenton 6 on the 2025 home opener. Fantastic win, 3-0. Next week, Covington Catholic hangs a right and drives up about 2 miles, and see them next week. Cash Harney and company. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, with the win, Beechwood moves to 3-0 on the season. With the loss, Simon Kenton falls to 2-2. As Mark said, next week the Tigers will host the Covington Catholic Colonels. It's going to be a great atmosphere here next week. And I think there might be people on the roof, on the scoreboard, on top of the building we're in right now. And for Simon Kenton and first-year coach Joe Wynn, they will travel next week to take on Noel Rash and the Concord Cougars. That still doesn't sound right, does it?
Yeah, it sure doesn't.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the headphones down for a second. I'm gonna run down and get a picture with my
Oh,
family.
yeah, please
and I'll
do.
be right back up. You guys can.
We'll
most
handle it.
assuredly
We got it.
crush
We'll eat
the-
all these
the
cookies.
postgame
We'll
show.
eat the
Yeah.
cookies and just kind of hang out and talk to the people. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. Beechwood wins 45-6 over Simon Kenton. Again, 3-0 on the season. Covington Catholic comes in here next week, and then after that, Kevin, we got 5 games in district play, which is strange. We have an extra team again in our district, and Carroll County's out. So we'll see how the Tigers can do, man. It'll be interesting.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a great run. I mean, next week's going to be, real good test. Get ready for the districts. That's what they play the game for.
No doubt. And home field advantage. And the RPI is going to be interesting because Owensboro Catholic, see how they do tonight against Owensboro. If they win, they've had 3 or 4 great RPI wins on this season. Now, if Beechwood, and I hate to even do this, if Beechwood wins out here and could beat Covington Catholic, that'll really help us in the RPI.
Oh, absolutely.
But that'll be just a huge game. It always is. And that'll be a 7:30 kickoff 1 week from tonight. We are on YouTube for every home game now, and on the audio broadcast for all the games. And we might as well shut it down here.
I will be in New Jersey
next
for
week,
a wedding.
you'll
next
be in
week.
Jersey.
So I will be on
Tuning in.
YouTube.
Beautiful.
I will be on YouTube, and I will be listening to the A-Team.
Beautiful. Thank you, man, everyone, for tuning in. Beechwood on their 2025 season opener beat Simon Kenton 48-6. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week, and go Tigers. Thanks again.